wasn't sure if I was going to post this video or work with this footage. Objectively, the photography trip was a failure. However, subjectively, I stumbled across some concepts, certainly didn't invent them, but things I've sort of rediscovered that I would like to explore further in the future. There will be more of that later on in the video. The video doesn't begin to do justice on how hard it was raining. It rained the entire time I was out there, and it was cold, about 5 degrees away from being snow, which would have been cool. However, the only wildlife I really had to keep me company was a crow that seemed to enjoy mocking me the entire time. There will be an appearance by the crow later in the video. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. This is more like the subject matter I was wanting to film last week, and I didn't get around to it. I'm using the Windy X because it's pouring down raining here, so I'm going to do a little bit of video, take a couple of photos. It's going to be very flat. Might actually try adding flash. We'll see how that goes. Okay guys, I was going to try to record some video and take some photos today. I was going to do the Wall of Shame Part 2, 2.5 actually. I did take a couple of pictures, but the conditions out here are so miserable. If it was 5 degrees colder, it would be snowing and it would be great, but it's not. So yeah, I might try to take some video of some animals with the long lens, if I can find a little bit of shelter. But I think the landscape photography trip is going to be canceled for today. It's just, you know, I have the Windy X. I have confidence that it can handle the conditions, but, you know, I have microphones and remote controllers, trying to flash. I'm not sure how waterproof the flashes are. So I think I'm going to call it quits on landscape photography today. So hopefully I can catch up maybe next week and try a little bit more. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. The two takeaways from this trip are I would like to try to experiment with a fast shutter speed telephoto lens in the rain with some isolated subjects, such as shown in the windmill photo. The windmill photo was included just as a demonstration. It's certainly not a photo that I would normally publish, but I do like the rain and the way it looks in the picture. The second is, I think I'm going to experiment with flash photography on some of these intimate landscape scenes. I kind of like the way that the photo turned out, parts of it. You know, when I get the flash right, the composition was wrong, and when the composition was right, the flash was wrong. It was raining. I had to keep running back to the car to dry off the equipment. And so that photo, as bad as it is, actually probably took about 30 minutes. And, you know, I just didn't want to chance it anymore, but I would like to try some flash photography with landscapes in the future. So we'll see how that turns out. There'll be more to come on that. If you enjoyed watching this failed photography trip and enjoyed me being mocked by the crow, be sure to hit the like button. If you look forward to watching more failures in the future, hit the subscribe button. I'm sure there'll be more. Thanks for tuning in.